Hello! Hello, everyone! Happy Sunday, as I wiggle too much for the focus of my camera. I hope everyone's doing really, really well today, and I am so excited to open up this beautiful ombre packaging. I think I just got a notification that I'm live. I am Rebecca from ChemKnits, and tonight we're going to open up the September 2021 Paradise Fibers Fiber of the Month Club Mystery Fiber subscription, which is so much fun. Now, Paradise Fibers sends me their club for free every month for me to unbox and share, but I have to say I genuinely adore this subscription. I think that there's a great amount of variety and the creativity that they put into each of these packages. I was just saying in the chat before the stream started, it inspires me with coming up with my own mystery packages that I send out. And so I just really get a lot of joy from unboxing. And the spinning fiber is phenomenal. So it's like whimsy plus awesome fiber, where there's a great mix of blended fibers, natural fibers, sometimes there's dyeing projects. And yeah, I am very excited. And I just realized I need to pop out the chat so that way I can see it better. Hello. Hello. And there was also a question in the chat. I had a bit of a wrist injury recently, and it's doing a lot better. Still, if I twist it, and if I over twist it that way, it hurts, like opening the trunk and stuff, but I can dye yarn. So that's good. That's really good. BJ Chadwick, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm glad that I'm not 100%, but I'd say I'm like 95%. And so that's really, really good. But anyway, I am really excited to open this. Now, oftentimes the packaging, focus camera, a lot of times the packaging can be a bit of a clue. So I don't know if it would be like beverage related or tropical or sunset. Those are my current guesses. I do my best to avoid spoilers for anything that I unbox because I want to share my real reaction. But this mystery unspun fiber club starts at $34.99 a month, and I'll show the listing in a little while. But now let's open her up. If I need scissors. I should grab scissors. As I can safely, there we go, safely do this. Ooh. 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 Oh, I wonder if this has some like flax or something in it. See, I think these clubs are getting me better at recognizing things. I'm not even looking closer. I'm getting distracted by the fiber. Yeah, I don't know what it's definitely something that is a little bit, I don't know if it's showing a little bit rougher. And ooh, I'm very, very curious. All right, we'll see. That's my guess. I have no idea though. I see a question. Have I reviewed Paradise Fiber's new acid dyes? I am actually going to be filling that tomorrow. That is on the plan for tomorrow. My wrist thing held me up because I'm right-handed. And so, ooh, okay, there's a blue one and there's a purple one. And this one is really, really silky. This one looks, ooh, and feels really, really silky. It is a bit of sort of like a fuchsia color. Ooh, ooh. Okay, let's see. We've got a little bag with extras, and I'm starting backwards. So we looked at the fiber. Aha! Aha! Sunset on summer. Okay, so I guessed a sunset theme. Okay, so Paradise Fiber September 2021 Fiber Club newsletter. A final exploration of the season's textures and colors, featuring new shades of flax and mulberry silk. Okay, I have to say I am really, really proud right now that I looked and I was like, oh, I think this is flax. And I'm like, oh, this is really silky. I really have to say that this club has such a variety of fibers, a lot of very natural fibers, occasionally some synthetic blends, but from that, it's helped me get better at like some of the blends. I'll look at them and be like, okay, I think that this has like silk and this in it. And so it's really helping me get a lot better at that. And I'm really, really proud. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Okay, so in our bag, there's a new shade of flax top, about 3 ounces of it. And so I have this color Marine, which is more green. On camera, it's showing up very, very like turquoise. In person, it's a little bit more green, like sea spray color. Actually very similar to the super chat in the chat. It's got a lot of green, a little bit of yellow in there. Actually, maybe I can use this to adjust my white balance. Nope, that's not helping. That didn't. No! Wait, that didn't actually help. Okay, and so then we have, I think, ooh. Okay, I'm gonna guess based on the color of the bag that I have the Budapest purple silk. There is also a Jaipur pink color in here, so I can't say for 100%. It's definitely like a purplish pink, beautifully saturated, and it's very, very fun. Okay, so here are the colors that are in the kit, and okay, that's what I have to cover up. Okay, so there are the flax colors. There is the marine blue that I have. There's a lilac, a canary, and a bonbon. And then, oh dear, oh no. In the silk, there's a purple, a blue, also a yellow, and a pink. Now, Fiber Club members can save 10% off all full-priced fiber purchases. And as a club member, you also can access more of the club fibers before they're available on the website. Usually they become available around the end of the month, and so you can just email the Paradise Fibers customer service if you want more. And actually, they are, ooh, I really want to play with blending. Check this out. So the project that they're suggesting is blending the colors together. And can you imagine these two together? Is this like the not perfect Rebecca combo? It's like my logo. It is the perfect Rebecca combo. I think actually it's this combo right here on here. But I think any of these colors would blend super, super well together. And so that is really cool. So they took their blending board into the sunny Pacific Northwest to explore combining two drastically different fibers. Yeah, so flax is a thick fiber, and it's not like as rough as like hemp or something. It's definitely strong. It feels a little bit more like a mane type texture, like a horse mane type texture is sort of what it reminds me of. It is not drapey. It has a little bit of stiffness to it. Whereas the silk drapes beautiful, it has shine, and the combination of this like soft fiber and the rougher flax would be really, really cool and gorgeous. And I have hand carders, but I really want a blending board, but I don't really have space. I would probably get in big trouble if I get another piece of equipment. I actually have been playing with my rigid head loom a tiny bit. But yeah, I need to like organize my studio. You'll be blending yours for certain. Yeah. Okay, let's see what our extras are this month. Okay, so our stash tea is super mint. I love mint tea. Oh, so our Eunice, and let's see, what pun does Eunice have this month? It says no bad vibes. Oh, that's too bright. There we go. I shield the, no, didn't do it. It says no bad vibes as like a little sun in the center here. But let me see. It's a Sewn set. Sewn set. Sewenset sticker. Oh, and it's a clear vinyl sticker too. So that will be clear in the center. That's pretty cool. So No Bad Vibes, clear vinyl sheep sticker. The T, oh, ooh. Oh, this is cute. Stitch mark keeper bracelet. Oh, I like that. Oh, and it's all the colors. Okay, so this bracelet here is like blue, yellow, and pink. And it has a hint of some colors where it blends. There, you can kind of see. But then they have this cute little like boba tea kind of stitch marker right here. Or it's a progress keeper. It's on one of the little bulb pins. The bulb would fold flat. I need the board. I really need the board. Paradise Fire, when they share like their videos on like Instagram and stuff, it's like mesmerizing. It's definitely on my list to get at some point. I just bought myself a skein twister to avoid doing stuff. But this bracelet is great. It's absolutely going to go in my notions bag because then you can like, oftentimes I have so many cute progress keepers and stitch markers, and then I put them on a table and then I worry that they fall off. Like I think I lost it was a month that they featured Me Too. There was a little Lego that they like screwed into, and so I had a yellow brick road stitch marker and I cannot find it anywhere. It must be on a project somewhere, but I'm still like, I'm so mad that I lost it because that was one of my favorites. But this is really cute, really, really cute, and a really fun way to do things. And I really enjoy, so it's this sort of like hemp bag. I don't know if it's actually hemp. It's probably like a synthetic, but I like that it has this organza front so you can see into it. That is really cool. I wish I would have loved to have found something like that for Hanukkah. That's so cute. And I love these stitch markers. I need a new journal, I think, that I want to put them on. This is so fun. And it's always like a surprise every month. Sometimes it's solid colors, sometimes again it's blended fibers, and there's often a suggestion on how to spin it up. I find that this subscription is very beginner friendly for beginner spinners because I haven't actually spun flax myself. Flax may not be the most forgiving fiber for beginners. Silk isn't so bad because the staple length is pretty long, so silk spins up pretty easily. But when you're learning to spin, playing with different fiber types and different types of blends and different types of colors is really, really helpful to challenge yourself. And if you get a colorway that isn't your favorite, that's a really good excuse to try a spinning technique a little bit outside your comfort zone. And I know I've turned some roving that wasn't necessarily my favorite colorway into some of my favorite yarn by trying something like a little more out there and taking a risk with the spinning. So it's so much fun. Instead of a Pandora bracelet, you would rock stitch markers. Oh, interesting. I mean, I think if what is going on with my mouse is upside down. I was like, why is my mouse flipping directions? I think if I was going to buy a blending board, I would probably buy one from Paradise Fibers, not because of any contractual thing, but I like supporting them. When I needed a few more loom accessories, I ordered it from them, just because, yeah, someday I'll make it out to the West Coast and pop in and say like, surprise! Hello! Thank you for all my presents. Someday. But these colors are so fun. And was last month the birthday one? I lose track now month to month. But actually, let me show you all. All right, here is the website. Aha. Okay, so like I said, the club is $34.99 a month. It comes with 6 to 8 ounces of unspun fiber every month, plus some fun extras. Lately you can expect some kind of progress keeper, some kind of tea that sort of fits with the theme. And then, excuse me. And then, Eunice. There's always a Eunice sticker. Or I would say 99% of the time. I haven't opened 100 yet. I think maybe 3 years. I've been opening this for 3 years. Okay, but the $34.99 includes shipping within the continental US. And then because of shipping rates, it's a little more expensive if you're in Alaska, Hawaii, Canada, or the UK and European Union. If you live in a country that isn't listed here, then you should reach out to Paradise Fibers directly and see if they're available to ship to your country, because they might be able to set that up and make that happen. So let me go back over here. Let's see. You can't find the extra bag from the birthday package. Trying to figure out where you place it. Yeah, I have like bags where I put all my subscriptions, and then every I feel like it's every 5 or 6 months I go through. And with the Paradise Fiber ones that I haven't started spinning yet, I always put them in some kind of bag together with the newsletter, so that way I can keep track of the fiber contents. And I actually have a stash of Paradise Fibers fiber to dye at some point. But as I mentioned from a question at the beginning, they have their own line of acid dyes, which I have used once. I did their ice dyeing tutorial, and so I used their fuchsia, yellow, and turquoise in that video, because that's what they sent in one of the club boxes. But so I've used those 3 colors before, but what I'm planning to do, and the review, I may make it 2 parts depending on how many things I want to try, because with my wrist, I'm still trying not to push too hard. I believe there's 12 different colors. Let me check. Uh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 13 colors. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do a crude swatch of all of the colors. And then I want to, I think I want to do a crude swatch of the colors. I would like to do do some speckling with a couple of the colors. I think I want to see if the black breaks is something that I would like to see, which maybe I might do a speckling, or I might do a dip dyeing. We'll see how I feel. And then I'm not as concerned about trying for a tonal. When I did the greener shades acid dye review, they were really pushing what made their dyes different from other ones. So I was really curious about the performance and if they would feel like they absorbed as quickly and in similar conditions and things like that. And so I am expecting the Paradise Fibers to behave very, very similarly to the Jacquard and Dharma dyes that I've used. But I'm more curious to see the hues that they have in here. And then, of course, to see how pigmented and stuff they are. They are very pigmented. The turquoise, I think I used all that they gave me on the silk brick, and it was too much of the blue, and so that bled a fair amount. So I'm going to, I'm glad that they have, I like the range of the colors they have in the collection a lot. So I'll see how many projects I do in the first one. And then I think they sent me a bunch of fiber, and I have some 1 ounce, I don't remember if it's merino, or I have some 1 ounce little bits of wool. And so I might do 8 of the colors as a cool vat at some point and play with that. Because how many grams are in 1 ounce? I think 14. No, maybe 25, 28. Okay. So that's fairly doable. So I might look at a 1% depth of shade of 8 of the colors. Whether I do that for the first review or not depends on how long the footage gets. Oh, Dawn, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Yes, so Chris said, you know, the flax in the bag is actually pretty soft. Yes, the flax, oh no. I totally messed up this bag. What did I do? Can't open it back. I totally like snagged. Oh, I opened it in a goofy. No? What did I do? Why can't I open? Oh, I made like a knot somehow. Well, that is unfortunate. Okay. I did something weird to it. So yes, the flax, I didn't mean to say that the flax is rough. It's just when you look at the individual fibers, it is definitely like it's soft. It's just a it's stiffer. Maybe that's a better word, stiff. No, I don't live in Oregon. I live on the East Coast. When is the dye-along this month? Hopefully sometime this week. With the high holidays, so Rosh Hashanah was like the 7th and the 8th, and then Yom Kippur was last Thursday, and so that has like thrown me off a bit scheduling, but I hope to release the photo tomorrow or Tuesday, and then maybe, back to school night, maybe Thursday it might be the dye-along live stream. So I think something like that, roughly. I think I know what I want the inspiration photo to be, and I'm really excited, but I have no idea what I'm going to do for it yet. And I'm still trying to go easy. So I injured my wrist by doing a lot of like pouring, but in like a weird sort of like strained way is what did it. And then it started aching and I kept pushing and going. And so then it eventually got to the point where it wasn't just an ache. It was like, okay, I now can't use my hand. So I pushed too hard. And so now it's just a reminder, when your body starts to hurt, listen. But so it was thankfully not from like twisting yarn, but it just means that I'm doing a lot more careful, like two-handed pours and not like carrying around like liters with one hand and then trying to like twist. So no sneak peek. No, I don't even have the image downloaded or anything for the dye-along. And I'm not going to show my secret Pinterest board. I have a secret Pinterest board where like whenever I see pictures that I'm like, ooh, that would be fun, I sort of have a collection that then I can go through. But it's a secret. So yeah, no sneak peek of that. But yeah, so if you are a ChemKnits patron, then in my behind the scenes live stream tomorrow, I'll be working on the review episode of Dye Pot Weekly. But I would like to get this video out soon. So that's why like I might do two separate ones. One where I do like, I guess it's not quite first impression, but where I look at the range of colors and stuff. And then one where I do more like with some of the individual colors. Because I think the ones that I most want to see at a 1% depth of shade, certainly the black and the gray. I'm curious how pigmented those are. Probably the violet and the green. And then, because like if I'm gonna do 8, then that means I have to leave 5 out. So if I have to leave 5 out, I might leave out maybe well, we'll see what I see from swatching. So the swatching that I'm going to do is I like to do a crude style of swatching where I take a little bit of the dry powder and put it onto wet yarn and then move it around a little bit with a spoon. So this will tell you if you have breaking with speckling. It also sometimes can show certain kinds of breaking you might see with the dye based on how quickly the color strikes and then maybe spreads. And it also can give like a crude way to see how similar or different the hues are. And so this can be helpful for when, if you want to speckle, for example, with two different greens, you can make sure you pick two that, even if they're similar, do look different from the dry powder. Because some colors, especially in bigger lines with premixed pastels, two colors can look really, really different at a 1% depth of shade, but can look very, very similar when you speckle with them. So for example, silver gray and true black speckle really similarly. Same with sand dune and pecan brown. It's just the black and pecan brown are way more saturated, way more intense. So there's a lot more pigment there, but the actual color is fairly close. So therefore I wouldn't ever speckle with both gray and black unless I'm trying to like spread out the color in a certain way. So yes, I'm still, I would say 50% of the nights I brace it at night. I have a few different setups. The problem, like, yeah, I have like some old braces and I got some new stuff because I was just trying to find things that were would stop me from twisting it, but would allow me to use because like my hand is fine. It's just a twisting issue. So like up and down is pretty good. But I had to, like, I want to be able to like use the mouse on my computer. That doesn't hurt, but twisting does. So yeah, I still brace it at night. But anyway, I'm very, very excited to finally do this review. And then, oh, you guys want another little story? Speaking of like another like swatching kind of thing. So in my celebration live stream that I did a triangle color mixing using Color Right. And turns out that when I was doing that, I had 10 20-gram mini skeins of Wilted Dye4's titanium. And then I went and grabbed what I thought was 5 more titanium. It was the High Twist MCN. So now I have 25 only 15 minis. I have 15 minis. 5 are Superwash MCN, but I don't know which 5. And like you can look and feel a difference, but the problem is I don't have examples of it that's already dyed up. And so I'm like, if I close my eyes, maybe I think I feel a difference, but I'm like, I have to count the wraps, and I haven't done that yet. I have to count the wraps to figure out which are which. And so that's why that video hasn't come out yet, because I want to figure out which are which before I finish the video. But so that was Rebecca runs quickly to grab more yarn, forgetting that I have a yarn that looks like the yarn I'm looking for. And thankfully, I figured it out when I went, and I was like, wait, why is this bag open? I haven't used more of this High Twist Superwash MCN. Oh. So yeah, I had that moment. And all right, while I'm storytelling, I also almost scorched yarn for the first time. Yep, I was using my pasta insert as a steamer basket, and I didn't thankfully, like, I burnt the bottom of the pot, but I was able to wash that out, so the pot is fine, and the yarn was perfectly fine. But I definitely like ran out of water in the steamer setup, and thankfully I thought to double check it, and so yes, I don't have any footage of me discovering this and mitigating this, because when I discovered it, I went to like try to deal with it as quickly as possible and check on the yarn. But in the video where it happened, I do come in and be like, story time, I did this. It's like, I mess up sometimes too. It happens. You know, Keith was also asking about looking at it under a microscope, and I don't know, because they both have so much merino and they both have nylon. Because I think the merino cashmere nylon, I forget if it's, I don't remember if it's like 80-20, 80-10-10, or like 70, let me see. let's see, the MCN High Twist is, okay, so the MCN High Twist is 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon. And the titanium is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. So I'm not sure if that like tiny difference is enough that I could tell by eye, especially when all of them are different colors. So they do have slightly different yardage. So one of them should have, and I don't even know, I swear I wrote this down somewhere, so I'm gonna have to recount because I counted from like some of the bear yarn. One of them has like, they have, the yardage is different enough that if we count them all, we should be able to figure it out. But yeah, I don't have a good, we have like one of those like tiny kids, little like microscope things that there's a chance, but I think it would be hard to be confident because I get in my head and I'm like, okay, I think these ones are it, but I'm not sure because they look so close. And so I'm just like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yeah, like where do I have that rest of the minis? Okay, so on the, oh, and this one I twisted myself. So, okay, so in the, oh my gosh, you can't even see because the light is too strong. Okay, so here in the bare form, the superwash MCN is plumper than the titanium. And so this is the titanium. But once you've dyed it, they plump up differently. So I could like soak and then steam set these and then compare it to the rest. But like, because they like bloom a little bit with dyeing, that makes it harder. And they do feel slightly different, but like, yeah, I'm way in my head on that one. I was so mad. I was so mad at myself. Oh no, there we go. I was so mad. But yeah, so it goes to show that I make goofy mistakes a lot. And yeah, a lot of other spoilers I can't share right now because I'm doing so much like Hanukkah stuff. And so it's always a bummer when I can't, like, I've got so many pictures on here that I desperately want to share and I can't yet. So, oh yeah, that reminds me. What? Oh, there we go. Okay, my mouse disappeared. Oh no, not again. Oh no. Okay. Well, why did it do that? Okay. See if it'll come back if I click. Oh, I almost had you right there. Okay, my mouse is back. I don't know why it did that. Oh, maybe because it was off camera. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to show. But what I was going to say is that I have one left of the add-on ChemKnits Hanukkah full skeins. And then I still have plenty of the ChemKnits Hanukkah samplers currently available in my shop. So you can all check that out. But oh, funny. Yeah, I was looking at my sold out stuff. I was like, what back end stuff did I show? Yeah, I'm very excited for Hanukkah. I have currently filmed, so I have done one of the bonus colorways, I think the last add-on that's currently available is a 100 gram fingering weight multicolored nap yarn. And you can buy it if you've already purchased a sampler or if you're going to buy one of the samplers now. So that I think is the one left in there. So I've dyed those. I've dyed 4 nights plus another bonus night. So yeah, I'm like about half done with the dyeing. I still need to dye up the sparkle and 4 more nights. And and then of course I have to edit and stuff, but I am really excited. One of the videos I've gone the biggest, I think, is like got the most like stuff I've ever done. It's really, really fun. But that is all I will say. And there's like a fun, like, I think you guys will figure it out really, really quickly, but there's a fun little thread that I have through all the videos. So anyway, I want to thank Paradise Fibers again for sending me your Fiber of the Month Club. It is so much fun. Oh, and I mean, I said that they sent it to me for free, but I am a Paradise Fibers affiliate, and I do have an affiliate link down in the video description, and I have it pinned in the chat. And I also should have like links, which isn't related to Paradise Fibers, but for Hanukkah, I'm going to add a link into the chat. There should be a link to my shop in the video description as well. But that is something that is so much fun. But my Hanukkah sampler is all yarn. And yeah, if you want some mystery fiber every month, the Paradise Fibers Club is a lot of fun. So I really, really have fun with it. And I've enjoyed everything I've spun up so far. I've really, really enjoyed. So I am excited. And yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, I almost am done with my sweater vlog, finally. And then I have we're going to have a lot of vlogs coming up this fall. I haven't started editing yet, but I filmed a vlog of using the rigid heddle loom for the first time. So I did that on Labor Day weekend, and that was really, really fun. So I can't wait to share all of these projects with you. Have I done a roving dye yet that has 2 tones, light and dark stripe, or a silk stripe in it yet? Ooh, okay, so I specifically, I don't know, but let me see. I'm going to find my roving dyeing playlist to drop into the chat. Playlists. Roving. Dyeing roving. So I have, nope. Although I do enjoy a Disney Plus ad. Okay, so I am dropping a link to my roving playlist in the chat. I think I said I had like 43 different roving videos. There might be some that I've forgotten to add to the playlist. So I don't know if I've done a few silk blends, but I don't know about a silk stripe in it yet. The blends that I've dyed thus far have been blends that are like very, very blended together versus like something done on a blending board where you can like really kind of see the different fibers in there. So I definitely have some roving from Paradise Fibers that is 2-tone already. That is a beautiful blend that I plan to dye at some point, but I don't think I've done something like that quite yet. But I do have a variety. Oh yeah, I dip dyed. Oh man, it's fun to like go back and like peek through at some of the videos and stuff. So hopefully that playlist does help. And yeah, another Paradise Fibers roving I'm really excited to dye is their diamond. I think that's what they called it. Where is my... Yeah. This diamond sock blend, which has like, it's got this nylon because is it nylon in it? It's Angelina. It's 5%. It's got nylon, merino, and Angelina, which is like iridescent. And I am so, ooh, this had a picture of it dyed. I am so excited to dye it, even though I haven't dyed it yet. But yeah, you can see like, I have no idea if the Angelina will take up some dye. I'm nervous about losing some of the luminescence, but I definitely, like, this is one that I went and I used my Fiber Club 10% off to purchase some more because I was so excited to try that out, even though I haven't dyed it yet. So I have it in my bin of, I really, really, really want to dye. But I have... The problem is my list of like video ideas keeps growing and it grows faster than I can get to things. So that is one that I am really excited to do. And so, yeah, feel free when the live stream's over to like leave comments of other types of roving and unspun fiber you'd like to see me dye. If you really want to see me try to play with a blending board and not card my knuckles off. The first time I tried to card fiber, I made myself bleed. Yeah. I am willing to try things. It's why, like, because they have the, like, blending, like, combs and stuff, and I'm a little, like, I'm intrigued by them, but I'm also a little scared because I just feel like I'd hurt myself. I am prone to injury. But anyway, I'm going to head out, and I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And yeah, I should be back sometime this week. I will give information about the die-along, about the September die-along live stream. And hopefully come October, I could get back to like something more regular. And be more consistent about when I share it. But yes, so I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will chat with you all soon. Bye!